We are now at day 3 of our photographic challenge, and I wonder how Paul is doing down in Florida. I know they're having similar weather to what we are here in Michigan, gray and cloudy. I know when I looked, they were talking about thunderstorms down there. I did want to talk about today a little bit. I noticed in looking at the app Clear Outside that there is pretty much 100% cloud cover, low cloud cover guaranteed today. And if you've not ever heard of this app, Clear Outside, it's actually a nice way to look at cloud cover. And I had never heard of it till I was watching landscape photographer Mark Denny's channel, and he mentioned it as one of the apps that he regularly uses. And it's just a really great app because it shows you high, medium, and low cloud cover. The percentages that we're looking at or is going to be in any given hour of the day. And I think I've got it showing kind of above my shoulder here. You can see today. And if I remember right, it was guaranteeing today at 100% of low cloud coverage, which are basically the clouds that are in your way. They're the ones that kind of block all the sun from coming through, but very little high cloud coverage. Normally we want high cloud coverage, small percentage, because then we see those clouds up in the sky. They'll capture the sun's rays and they'll turn those salmon pinks or those golds, just the beautiful colors. But that's not really in the cards today. Just like yesterday, it's my hope that there will be a parting of the clouds and maybe we can get a beam of sunlight through and light up that lighthouse for us this morning. That would be an amazing shot because if we go through 4 days of this and I just have gray skies, I don't know. I guess it's an exercise. I normally get up early in the morning anyway, but it's just a nice way to kind of collaborate with another YouTube creator.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh, we are dreamers of the shore. Now on this boat and we all know where we belong, just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just
Here we sit and wait to see if the clouds will part and if we can get any usable image this morning.
We are dreamers of the shore.
Waiting on the clouds, hoping for a little sunshine.
And when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers of the shore.
Day 3 and I'm calling it. In fact, I just heard from Paul and he said he's got thunderstorms down in Florida. Worst weather we're having here. But if you can see behind me, we got the rain that's just rolling in. So I'm packing it up and heading back home. Well, it's day 4 of the Lighthouse Sunrise Challenge, and quite frankly, I almost didn't get up this morning to do this. You know, it's the last day of the challenge, but it's been cloudy and it's been not good the entire week. Communication with Paul, and well, I think we've had bad weather. He's just getting hammered down there. Thunderstorms and rain and brutal winds, and not in a good way, not where you can get decent photographs. I mean, just that pummels you. But I think that there's 4 tropical storms brewing in the Atlantic right now, right in his area. So that is highly unfortunate for him.
Well, I've been waiting around for about a week to try to get some good weather to come down here to try to get a beautiful sunrise behind the lighthouse. But we're at the peak of hurricane season right now, and there's about 5 storms brewing out in the Atlantic right now. And just the weather has been stormy every single morning, so kind of giving up on that.
We're going to probably redo the terms a little bit of our challenge, and it just is not working out this week for him or for me at all. But I was checking in one of my apps this morning, MeteoEarth, and it's a fairly new one to me I've been playing with. And I look, and there might be a break in the clouds. In fact, I'm trying to show it to you right here. Hopefully you can kind of see that as a little, hopefully I'd captured a video and you can see what's going on with that. And it looks like there's going to be a little break in the clouds. So my hope through this whole week, since it's been cloudy, has been hopefully to get a beam of sunlight or a shaft of golden sunlight coming through and hitting our lighthouse, the Fort Gratiot Light, at sunrise in the morning. And I thought that would just be a spectacular view and something that you don't see very often. But we'll see. Maybe today's the day. And I got so excited coming here, I overshot the driveway coming into the lighthouse and had to back up. But there is definitely something happening here this morning. Ugh. I might be changing my vantage point as well. Holy smokes, I gotta flip the camera around so you can see what I'm walking up to here. But there's a break in the clouds right at the horizon. We're getting some golden light coming through, and then there's the lighthouse as well. So I don't know if I can shoot maybe from this vantage point. I've got a couple different vantage points I was going to locate. No, it looks like my original one is going to be best because of how the horizon is opening up. But from this side, looking this way, we'll get no color. And look at the moon is directly over the lighthouse. Now there's a thought. I don't know if on the video I can zoom in on this, but there's windmills over on the water in Canada, and it's so clear, and the golden sunrise is coming up. I can see them really clear. Let me see if I can switch to a telephoto lens on this. Maybe with this part of the video I can zoom in and you can see the red blinking lights. Hopefully we can. And those are all windmills. Someday I'm going to have to come and photograph those as well.
Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes letting go can make your heart bleed. Sometimes the road ahead seems dark as night. Have some faith in yourself, that's the guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, it's just before dawn. You might take a fall, but you can bounce right back. Go to town, dressed up like a...
Well, I've ended the time lapse of the iPhone so I could film some stuff and kind of tell you what's been going on. I've been dashing back and forth to either side of the Lightkeeper station to get some nice vantage points of these clouds and how they're lighting up. You can see what's going on behind me. We're a little bit after sunrise right now, and the clouds are just dancing in all kinds of colors. But I found that at different times in the morning, either the north side or the south side of the Lightkeeper station was the best vantage point. So I was running my camera back and forth to either one of those to capture the best vista possible.
The darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn.
Hopefully you can hear this with all the wind. I didn't put the microphone in, but what I've done is I've actually set my camera up, the intervalometer that's built in, with 2-second timer. Because of the rapidly changing cloud patterns that are going on, I wanted to be sure to be able to capture every possible thing. In essence, that's a time lapse, so I'll probably be showing some of that as time-lapse footage from a couple of different vantage points and angles, but quite frankly, with the rapidly changing clouds and light patterns, I didn't want to miss a thing, and in our digital era, it's not like I've only limited to 24 or 36 shots on a roll of film, or 12 back when I was shooting Hasselblads.
Sometimes letting go can make your heart bleed. Sometimes the road ahead seems dark as night. Yeah. Have some faith in yourself, that's the guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn. You might take a fall, but you can bounce right back. Go to town, dressed up.
So it was 4 days coming, but we finally had a sunrise worthy of some type of photographs. I imagine I could do something better under better weather conditions, but constraints of 4 days, I think we ended up with something pretty nice. As always, you get to see the photographs before me. I've decided to take advantage a little bit more of this morning and do some photographs of the windmills that are right over here along the water and the Canadian side of the border, and I'll throw some of those up for you to see as well.
Another swings open, that's life, and let dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, it's just before dawn. Yeah. When your dreams have hit the ceiling and falling back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and let to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, it's just before before dawn. The darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn. Just before dawn.